So, hey there guys, welcome back to another interesting video. This is going to be about installing a Polarstar F2 into this brand new out of the box Krytac. I haven't done anything like this before. Okay, so to be honest and fair, I have not installed a Polarstar in a Krytac before, but I have installed other HPA engines in other AEGs. That's nothing new, but you know, every engine is different and every replica is different, so yeah, without any more yada yada yada, let's just get straight to the point. Disassembly, taking stuff out, gutting the gun out, putting the engine in, tuning it, and doing all the proper work. So let's just get into the usual format. Alright guys, now before we dwell any further in, all the parts are requested by the customer, so I'm going to put them in a nice plastic bag and preserve them to the best of my abilities. Also, I am not going to be taking out the bushings because they are very hard to take out of this gearbox, and I don't even want to risk damaging them. And I hope, I'm not sure yet, but I hope I'm not going to have to modify the spring guide or the interior of the gearbox for the airlines. I'll see what's going to happen. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see when, it's like we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, now I consider this pretty much disassembled. Now I still have a couple of worries. Wait for the ambulance to go away. So I still have a couple of worries. One is this metallic part on the selector plate. I don't know if that's okay or not okay. But if the electronics from the Polarstar engine are gonna come over here, I'm probably going to just remove this to not have metal on any of the, in contact with any of the electronics. And then there's the physical safety lever. I'm not sure if that needs to go back in there. I probably could watch some YouTube tutorial, but I think I can figure this one out. But if I can't, I'll just watch a tutorial. So yeah. Oh, would you look at that? I can't close the gearbox, which means the engine doesn't fit in there just as a drop-in thing. I'm gonna have to remove material from the gearbox shell. So let's put this over here. Yep. So I'm gonna have to remove material from the tappet plate guide from here to here, but oh boy. Then there's the problem of the airline. Which is this. Well, it is what it is. Let's put these parts in a little bag and clean up this part of the table. I'll be right back after I'm done with that. Alright, so attempt to make this engine fit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape up the bushings because I don't want any dirt getting in there. Both sides. I'm going to mark up this area over here where I need clearance for the engine. Same thing on this side. Then I'm going to Dremel out all the parts where I need clearance and clean it out. Remove the stuff I used to cover up the bushings and test for fitment. Oh yeah, oh yeah, no, that's perfect. Alright. So we have this part covered. Now let's look at this part. The trigger switch and then the FCU. Let's see how to install this part. Okay, so this has to drop into here somewhere, somehow. And I can already see, let me get this closer to you guys. So this is supposed to drop in here, but it won't, because I have to Dremel out a part of this reinforcement right here. I'm going to mark it up, tape it back up, and do that bit. Alright, well, that's cleaned out nicely. Let's try this trigger board once again. Okay, it's pretty good. I've spotted a little place where I need to clean it out a little bit more. Have a battery. It's not a LiPo, but let's make a measurement. 4.9 volts. That should be enough. It should be okay. Yep. PSI over there. Now let's hook this up. Oh wait, wrong cable. Okay, let's connect the battery. Mwah. All right, now let's get this back into its body. So basically in my hand I have a Krytac with a Polarstar F2 in it, ready for testing. And I'll be right back after the test results and how it went. Alright folks, here we are back with the replica. She is running absolutely phenomenal with very nice performance. I did have one little kink at first. The battery I used was not charged enough, so it gave me a few hiccups, but quickly sorted that out, and now she's running absolutely beautifully. So yeah, I already plugged out the battery and air, but really nice. Performance works really nice. I really like the way this turned out. So yeah, other than a little bit of dremeling inside the gearbox, very good, very good results. So see you at the next gun.